Hello, welcome back. Really quick layout, took me 24 minutes start to finish here. Some pictures of Mr. Ding. Just going through the My Story pink fresh papers from Hip Kit there, trying to decide what to go with. Because he's wearing blue, I thought this would go best. Just going to fight my trimmer a bit here now, trying to get this to cut straight. I'll give up in a minute and just use the bit down the middle, the cutting guide down the middle to do it. So the pictures are from our weekend away 2 weeks ago when we went to the northeast, went to Durham and Northumbria, isn't it? No, I can't remember. I can never remember. One's Old English and one's what it is now. I can never remember which way around. Really sorry, people of the northeast, for getting that wrong. Okay, so using as well there a strip that I've got left over from Paige Evans, and I think that collection, well, that's the latest collection. I know it's Bloom, but I can never remember if it's Bloom or Bloom Street, so sorry there. The picture of him looking really daft with his hands next to his face. If you've seen any of my genuinely happy to be here layouts, you'll see this is a new thing he's been doing since we went away May last year, when I asked him to look happy to be there, and then he didn't look happy to be there, and I asked him to look genuinely happy to be there, and he does this really big way kind of thing with his arms in the air. So this is the discreet version when we're in a pub. So this was, we got to the hotel, dumped the bags in the hotel room, and went to the pub next door for some tea. And I went in with the full intention of staying on plan. I'd do Slimming World again at the moment. But there was no option to have jacket potato with my steak. So I had the chips, and then I had ice cream. So, yeah, I have full on weekend off. My plan. I did try and have breakfast that was on plan the next morning. That was fine, and then after that was the last time I stayed on plan. Okay, so going through the ephemera here, just going through and seeing what I think would go. Lots of yellow on this page, but I adore yellow. It's such, as Shamel says, it's a happy colour, and I do try and get yellow on every layout I do because it just makes me smile. It is true, she was right. These bits, you probably know, those of you who scrap, things never get stuck down where you first place them, and these get moved around quite a bit and changed, and I end up completely cutting that square at the bottom, which I'm going to do shortly because I thought that looked really nice with the yellow through the camera lens. So I trim that bit of tag down, and then I lift the U up and get it to sit just under the bottom of the U. So I'm just lifting the bottom up. Really like that there. And then I'm just going to do a little cluster there down on the right hand side. So I just think it balances the page a bit. Okay, so this is when that cluster there changes quite a bit, because I think there's too much white. There's a lot of embellishments there, a lot of die cuts there with white backgrounds. So I do have a play about, and I really like that, but I do find something that I like even more. Which again I trimmed down so I can use the bottom on something else. Okay, so do start sticking in a minute because I've gone through and got everything I like out. So just stick down. You'll see me in a minute, and I'm about to pick this paper up to trim that tag down, and then I realise everything else isn't stuck down, so let's wait. So yeah, I'd realised before it was too late and started sticking everything back down. Things move a little bit, kind of put them back in, and I'm like, that's where it went when I planned it, but it didn't look right and had to get moved. There we go, just trimming the edge of that tag off. Go through the Hip Kit die cuts from January here. Decide there's nothing in there to add. I just pop a couple of hearts on. Do end up swapping the hearts around in a minute because I decide something else I want to add. There we go, one of the puffy words from the Pink Fresh. So because the heart was blue up there, I didn't think it'd look right, so I swapped the hearts round. So it's a pink heart next to the blue word, and we've got a blue heart on the yellow sentiment. And that yellow heart down the bottom right is to balance it out, because there was no yellow down there. Really, really love these. These are like chipboard circles, but it's a fabric texture. But I just didn't feel there was anywhere that it would look good on. Okay, do my journaling now. I do this right into the bottom of a ruler thing. It just saves me having to rub lines out. So just writing about how we got to the hotel, dumped the bags, went for tea, and the food wasn't great. So yeah, that's why I'm not mentioning where the pub is. Nearly done, and like I said, very quick layout, no mixed messy, mixed media on this one. Thank you for stopping by, and I've got a still of the layout coming up next. Thanks, bye.